Hi, my name's Celia Gadd, and I want to firstly thank you for clicking on this video. I won't keep you long, be about 10 minutes, and I'm sure that you're going to agree with me that that's a pretty good use of your time. So why are you here today? Why are you looking at this video? Well, for many people, I know that there is an immediate need for more income. We know that the country is in a bit of a state at the moment. We've got cost of living crisis, mortgage increases, rent increases, and quite frankly, there's a lot of people who are struggling to pay their bills, to eat how they want to. Even those households that are bringing in two full-time incomes are still struggling. So we can definitely help you with that. We can give you some immediate income and some immediate relief to whatever it is that's troubling you right now. But also, do you ever get that feeling that there's sort of potentially more to life? There's places you want to go, there's things you want to do, and either lack of money or lack of time is preventing you from living life how you would really like to. Well, that's pretty much how I was 15 years ago when I first joined this business. So I just want to talk you through what I think is Britain's best kept secret still, and an opportunity for you to really grab life with both hands and make the most of it. So I'm going to talk you through three things. Firstly, I'm going to talk to you about the company, the products and the services, exactly what we do and how we're helping so many people at the moment. Secondly, I'll explain how you can too take advantage of this and build your own business. And thirdly, I'm going to talk to you, most importantly, I would imagine for most of you, is how we get paid. There are many different ways we get paid through this business. And, you know, there are ways of having immediate income, but also building up a really influential and substantial passive income for the future. And that's what I want to really make sure that I explain as well as I can. So the company I want to talk to you about today is called Utility Warehouse. Now, you may or may not heard of us. If you haven't heard of us, that's quite normal at the moment because Utility Warehouse is a little bit different to all the other major utility providers. We don't waste money on advertising. We've built our business through good old-fashioned word of mouth, but we're doing very, very well. So over the last 28 years, we have now gathered well over 1 million customers. So we're at that sort of tipping point, really, where we're very close to being a household name, but we're still only in 3% of the marketplace. So if you decide to join us today, you have still got a massive, massive opportunity to change not only your life, but the life of generations of your families to come. We are the only company in the UK that's fully regulated by Ofgem and Ofcom and the Financial Conduct Authority. And what we do is we provide all of the home services, things that you have to pay for month in, month out. We can do that for you cheaper. We can save you money all onto a single bill. That building there, that's our head office, which is up on the Edgware Road in North London. So we're a British PLC company, part of the FTSE 250, which means we're one of the 350 biggest companies in the UK. And actually, we are one of the fastest growing companies in the UK right now as well. So it's an absolutely fantastic time to join us. So as I said, what do? We help people. We help people have more money back in their pockets. Quite simply, our goal is to help households have less money going out and more money coming in. And you can see here that the press have been covering us recently some really good news about, our share prices, our financial records. The company is doing really well. But the reason we can help so many people is because if you think about it, if you've got all of your utilities with one company, then you're not paying all those different companies all their overheads. So we can be really, really efficient as a company, save our customers money, and we don't waste money on advertising like many of the other companies do. Instead, that advertising money is redirected through us. We are the network, we're the partner network. We go out there and find customers for the company, and we're very, very effective at doing that. So the services we provide, energy, everybody has energy, gas and electricity, it's been going up and up and up, and we have the cheapest energy in the UK. Broadband, we've got amazing full fibre broadband. And in fact, we've got a deal at the moment for many properties in the UK, 6 months free broadband. So please get in touch and we can show you how that works. Great deals on mobiles, particularly multiple mobiles in families, families that are paying now for 3, 4, 5 mobile phones. We can really help with that, and various types of insurance as well. Now, one of the ways that we grow, as I've said, good old-fashioned word of mouth. So if you became a customer with us, saved money on all of those essential utilities, and then you referred somebody else to Utility Warehouse, not only can you get £50 off your bill for that referral, but the person you refer also gets £50 as well. So it's an absolute win-win. We are helping spread the word that we can save people money, and you're being financially incentivized for that as well. So guaranteed savings, we have a price pledge in place that guarantees we're cheaper than any other provider. Award-winning customer service. We've won over 80, 90 awards from Which magazine, from Uswitch, all sorts of really well-known publications. And again, as I said, it comes on one bill. Now, not only can we save you money on all of your essential utilities, but we also have an amazing cashback card. So this is with MasterCard. You can use it absolutely anywhere, but it's not a credit card. It's not there to get you into debt. That's not what we're about. This is a great card for budgeting. So what you do is you move money from your bank onto this card. Every time you use the card, which you can use it absolutely everywhere, you get a percentage of cash back. So we have around 60 really well-known retail partners. You can see some of them on the screen there. Boots, M&S, Sainsbury's, Aldi has just come on board, and IKEA. And when you use the card in those stores, you get up to 10% cash back, but it's 1% everywhere else. So we're genuinely helping people not only save money on their utilities, but also on their everyday groceries and shopping as well. So how do we earn? What do we do as partners? Well, as I said, good old-fashioned word of mouth. We get paid extremely well for finding customers. Now, that's not difficult at the moment, because if you speak to 99% of people in the UK and say to them, would you like to pay less on all the bills that you have to pay for every single month? They will say, yes, please. So what we do is we show them a short presentation. In fact, we have celebrity Ben Fogel, who does most of the work for us. We've got a great video that explains everything about Utility Warehouse done by Ben. You press play on the video, show somebody the video, and then we go on and do them a simple quote. It takes under an hour to do the whole thing. That's even if you're face-to-face and having a cup of tea. And, you know, these appointments can be done over the phone. They can be done via Zoom like we are today, or they can be done face-to-face. This is completely up to you, the hours you work. This is not a job. We're not going to tell you what you need to do. You can fit this in. Some people work the business very, very part-time around other jobs, commitments, families, horses, dogs, whatever. Other people are coming in and working the business as their main income right from day one. The choice is absolutely yours, because this is your business. Now, the great thing about it is we are just the introducers. We introduce people, we fill in a simple form online, and then head office take over and do all the rest. And they look after our customers really, really well. In fact, most of our customers stay with us for decades, not just years. We have the lowest churn rate than any other company in the industry. So I'm just going to talk you through a few of the ways that we get paid. Now, the very first thing, when you've done that appointment, you've shown somebody the presentation, you've done a quote, we get something called customer bonus. Now, that's up to £300 per customer. You're completely unlimited to how many customers you bring in a month. So if you were to introduce 10 multi-service homeowner customers in a month, that would be £3,000. Now, bearing in mind, I've said it only takes up to an hour to do an appointment. So 10 hours work, £3,000. I'm sure you agree that that is pretty good money. We get paid on the 21st of every month. So those that have a job as well is perfect, because you get an extra payday just about when the month is longer than the money. You know, most people get paid at the end of the month, but by the 21st, they've probably run out of that income. So an extra payday on the 21st is fantastic. Now, if you do want to really crack on and build the business quickly, we have many other opportunities for you to earn extra money. So the first thing is we have timeline promotion bonuses. These are not essential. It's up to you how fast or how slow you go, but they're very, very achievable, even, you know, if you're working another business, even if you've got children and you're doing this very part-time. So the first one is what we call qualified distributor star. That's if you gather 6 customers and 1 partner who has a customer within your first 30 days, and there's a £500 bonus. Now, you can also be one of those customers. So the very sensible thing to do straight away after you've seen this video will be to get back in touch with whoever invited you along and get yourselves a quote and get yourselves signed up as a customer. That will also show you the process really well, which may help to seal the deal for you to realize how simple it is and want to be able to recommend this to others and to become a partner. We have a really progressive, almost career structure through the business. And there is training at every single level to help you progress. And this is just to show you some of those timeline bonuses that are possible. In fact, some of these can be doubled if you do 2 promotions within a year, which many people within our team are doing at the moment. So some really good extra money available for you. But this, to me, this is what I call magic money. This is the golden bit of the business. So the money you earn per customer is fantastic. That's very similar to having a job, really. You do an hour, you get paid for an hour. In our case, you get paid very well. But passive income is different. This is about you doing the work once and being paid over and over and over again. Very, very simply put, when I joined the business back in 2009, I introduced around 50 customers in my first year. I was extremely busy. I was a horse riding instructor. I was the editor of a magazine and I had a 2-year-old daughter. So I did not have a lot of time. But I decided that the reason I needed to do this business was because I didn't have a lot of time. I was pretty exhausted. I was struggling financially. And I realized that if I didn't change some things, nothing was going to change. So when I saw this opportunity, I decided I was going to absolutely give it a go. And all I did in the first year was to show 3 people a week what it was I was doing, 3 hours a week consistently. From that, I got around 1 customer a week. So by the end of the first year, I had 50 personal customers. What happens is when those customers pay their bill, you get paid again. So you get paid the introduction fee for bringing them in. If they're a homeowner that's multi-services, you can get up to £300. But then you get paid again, this recurring income. It's a bit like being an author, writing a book and being paid every single time that book is sold. But we don't have to write books. All we have to do is spend an hour with somebody, helping them save money. They want to hear from us. It's an absolutely fantastic and rewarding thing to do anyway. But then the company pay us every single month going forward a profit share of that customer's bill. So let's say on average £5 to £15 per customer per month. It really depends on the size of the bill. The bigger the house, the bigger your recurring income. I have some customers that pay me £1 a month, but I have some that pay me over £20 a month. And I don't just have 1 customer now, I have over 300, and that's just been built consistently part-time. That is a substantial amount of money coming in every single month, and it will just keep growing as you keep building your business. That's your personal customers' residual income, which is fantastic, because as I said, that's being paid over and over again for work that you've done once. But group customers is really interesting because what happens is when you start showing the presentation to your friends, family, network, people you meet out and about, people you meet on social media, people you meet through our events, maybe you do a letter drop in your neighborhood. Some of those people will not just want to save money on their bills. Some of them will want to join your team and they'll want to earn money and become a partner as well. In fact, we know at the moment there are 5 million adults in the UK actively looking for a way to earn some extra money from home. So you have the secret and you can go and share it with them. Some of them will join your team, as I've said. And what happens then, quite miraculously, is you get paid on every single one of their customers too. That money will just start dropping into your bank as your team grows. And, that can take time to build up, but it will build up as long as you keep going. Lots and lots of people, as I said, are looking for flexible work from home income. Many parents it's very difficult to find something that will fit in around the children. We have people from every walk of life you can possibly imagine. I'm sure it won't surprise you to know that teachers and people that work in the NHS are some of the biggest numbers of people coming and joining our business at the moment. Policemen. You see, the thing is with this residual income, this is like having an early pension. We know that the pension system in this country is completely broken. Unless you've been paying thousands into a private pension, when you come to retirement, you are going to be struggling to live life how you want to in your retirement years. This business gives you the opportunity to retire early, to build up a passive income that will keep coming, and in fact is even willable to your children as well. So this income will not even stop. When you pass on, you can pass it down through the generations. How amazing is that? Now, a couple of other ways that you can earn money too. I'm not going to blow your brains completely, but as you start to bring in team members, if you bring in a team member who gets that early £500 bonus, the company will pay you £400 just as a thank you for bringing them in. So that is pretty amazing. And then what happens when you join the business is you're not on your own. So the first few appointments you do, you will have an experienced and qualified mentor will be with you on those appointments. They'll do it all for you, but you'll still get paid in full. Now, when you're confident enough, probably when you've got around 10 personal customers, you may want to help your new team members, and the company will pay you up to £150 in all of those early appointments as well. So that's 2 other income streams. We've got the personal customer bonus, the personal residual income, the team residual income, and now we've got mentoring and supporting bonuses too. That's 5 different ways of being paid, plus the promotion bonuses. As I said, as you move up the levels, there's even more that come in. Now, what's possible with the business? People often say, what's the average earnings? That's very hard to say because guess what? It's your own business. If you don't do anything, you're not going to earn anything. But if you follow the system, follow the training, which is given there for you, Take the support and leadership from your mentor. There is no reason at all why you couldn't be achieving these amounts that these people have. These are all genuine people in the business. James there, James works full-time as a data management consultant. He joined on the 19th of January this year and has earned over £8,500 in the nooks and crannies in his spare time around his full-time role. There's Louise there. She's a part-time nurse. She does shifts. She's also a mum to 2 young children. She's earned over £5,000 in her first 8 weeks. Now, these are people that have got on with it. They've followed the system. You know, it's entirely up to you. Some people join just for an extra couple of £100s a month, and that's really, really achievable. But what happens with this passive income is it can really build up to be huge amounts of money if you really keep going. And, you know, when I first joined, I met people that were earning 10, 20, 30,000 pounds a month in passive income. And that to me made me realise this was a business to pay attention to. So Jimmy there, ex-policeman down there on the left, him and his wife, Nikki, and they've been in the business well over 20 years and they've worked the business hard. You know, the first 10, 12 years they were in the business. Jimmy was still a policeman. Nikki was cabin crew. They had 3 children, but they really worked hard whenever they could. They are now reaping the rewards of that hard work because they get over £40,000 a month in passive income from this company. Anything is possible. It's entirely up to you. That's me there. As I said, I was an equestrian rider coach. I was also an editor. I'm a mum to 2 children. And I just built this business part-time, consistently, around the children, around the horses. We now have a lifestyle that I have to pinch myself to believe. Numerous holidays, you know, a year. The bills are covered in passive income. And in 1 month this year, I earned over £11,000 with all the different bonuses that are on offer. It's absolutely incredible. And like I say, when I first joined, I didn't really expect to be achieving that much, but I just followed the system and did what I was told to do. It's not just money either. We get rewarded in lots of different ways. And now every single year, you have the opportunity to qualify for a free holiday. These holidays are amazing. You know, they're not just, you're not just getting the accommodation. This is all-inclusive flights, either for a couple or family holidays, a European cruise for the family. Incredible, incredible holidays. I'm lucky enough to have been on around 10 of them. And, you know, they are absolutely mind-blowing. And what they do, it's clever. The company are clever, is that they motivate you to do more because you realise what's out there and what's possible. And I said at the beginning, you know, are there places that you would like to visit? Is there things that you're not doing in life because you haven't got the time or you haven't got the money? Well, this business gives you the opportunity to build up both time and money to achieve all of those things. Now, to get started with us is really simple. Whoever showed you this video today, just go back to them and say, please, could I have the link to get registered? As I said, the sensible thing definitely would be to book an appointment and have a look at your own services. But to become a partner is simply £10 registration fee. It was nearly 200 when I joined. This gives you your license to promote the products. It gives you all of your training. You're going to have your own personal mentor and they will help and guide you to be successful. You get all your websites worth thousands of pounds that are personalized. In fact, you can send your web link to people, and if they join via your web link, you're still getting paid in full. You know, you might not even be on the appointment and get up to £300. That's incredible. We've got a great app that helps you run your business. You also get £2 million public liability insurance and loads of personal development. This business is about helping you be the best version of yourself, you know, really working on yourself and making sure that you make the most out of life. From month 3 onwards, there's a £3 a month account maintenance fee to maintain all of those things that comes out of your monthly commission. If you build the business correctly, and as you're shown, you won't even notice that £3 coming out of your business. And less than a cup of coffee to build an amazing business is absolutely fantastic. So there we are. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please feel free to pass it on to anybody else who you think will be interested in our opportunity. Do go back to the person that showed you it and let them know whether you're interested or not. I would totally suggest giving it a go. What have you got to lose? And where else can you earn up to £300 in 1 hour? But not just that, build this passive income to enable you to live the life of your dreams. All right, so I'm Celia. Absolutely lovely to spend some time with you. Thank you for watching the video, and I really look forward to welcoming some of you to the team very soon.